Sound check.
Yeah. Sound check in 3, 2, 1. Words. In the name... I can't sing. I was going to... In the name of love.
In the name... Wait, me and Becca can sing. Ghostfacers! Ghostfacers!
Ghostfacers!
In the kitchen when the kitchen gets hot.
That's the only line I can remember.
This is the funniest line in the song.
Stay in the kitchen when the kitchen is hot. Ghostfacers.
Kyle making noises right off the bat.
Dude, I am all about those noises I don't know I make.
Welcome to a podcast.
Oh yeah, we should probably start.
That was such a summer. It's like, welcome to the podcast.
I'm trying to calm down.
Okay, Danielle, just breathe. Okay, welcome to your Latecomers podcast. I'm Becca.
I'm Danielle.
I'm Jason.
I'm Kyle.
You need to understand, it's been a rough few days for me.
Yeah, Danielle is pretty much on the breaking point. She's going insane, and we're going to commit her to insane asylum after this.
No, they'll kill me. I've seen the shows.
They can't give you any more medicine than you're already on right now, evidently.
You have to understand, when Danielle's like this, it just kind of inflicts upon me, and I am the exact same way.
Alright,
like,
so guys,
Ghostfacers.
before I forget, I have a question for you guys.
Oh, and I know
or
what
may
you're
not have
gonna
an
say.
answer.
What kind of overalls does Mario wear?
Denim. I
Oh,
told that.
God.
I told that joke to like 5 people.
And I had no
inside.
idea. I missed the
This-
joke. I had no idea why you guys were saying denim over and over again in the chats. Like, what is going on? And then somebody finally said it on TeamSpeak the other night.
It's the best joke.
And Danielle's just popping in and it's like, man, what's up with all this 90s talk? We got denim everywhere.
Denim.
It was the funniest thing I'd heard in a very long time.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I still have yet to phone my sister and just say it and then hang up. I might do that tomorrow.
I told you to do it the other day at like 4 a.m. Just call her up and be like, what kind of outfits does he wear? And just hang up. Just right there. Just like,
Just really quick.
no explanation.
Just-
No, hi, how are you? Just straight with it and gone.
Like, don't even wait for the answer. When she's like, oh, well, what? Just be like, what kind of overalls does he wear? Denim. Hang up.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Do it right now, live podcast.
So,
If I die,
Jason,
please bury me at Coles.
do you want to talk about how you...
Actually, we're going to make you into a mannequin, as all Coles employees are
Yeah,
done.
okay, what's going on with that? So,
I missed the question.
yeah, so a bunch of people
You know,
ordered, like, this month's loot crate. A bunch of people have gotten
Oh,
theirs so far, and I
losers.
still haven't gotten mine. And I'm
Because
really
God
angry.
hates Canada.
It's not fair.
I got my, like,
I like how there was no argument to defend Canada. It was just, oh, that's not fair.
I got mine like 3 days ago.
The fact that Becca in Scotland got
we
hers
don't
before you
get
is
mail
impressive.
on weekends, so that doesn't
Neither
really
do
count.
we.
But
I don't think anybody
We-
does.
No, don't we? Doesn't the mail run on Saturday? I thought it was just Sunday it doesn't run.
Just on Saturday, but like, you can get a
There's
lot.
no mail on Sundays. I
There's
learned
no
that from
on
my bar.
Sunday.
How prepared is Canada's mail service for the snow? Like, there's always I know we always joke about
Our
like the
weathermen
U.S.
go
Postal
in
Service.
anything.
Well, allegedly
Rain,
they do, but
nor
there's a
sleet,
reason FedEx and
nor snow,
UPS are kicking their ass.
nor
I don't
sun.
know, we always seem to get our mail. I mean, but we never hear stories of like mail unable to be delivered because of snow or ice or whatever.
Failed to be delivered because of Canada's natural 30 feet of snow.
They have to have like some big supervillain like drill tunnel to go through the snow to go from house to house.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, so speaking of snow, it's almost April and we got snow yesterday.
Yeah, I'm
And
getting
it's-
11 inches on Tuesday.
It's minus
Oh.
8 Celsius right now.
Hey!
Isn't that great?
God, no, Becca, that would hurt. Can you imagine?
No, I don't want it.
11 inches?
Oh
Can
my
we
god, do you
find-
remember that? Do you remember that card that I sent you a picture of?
You've sent me a lot
Yeah.
of pictures.
The warning.
Oh, God.
The warning 12 inches or whatever.
Oh,
with
yeah.
the perfect sign placed above it.
The Reddit. We'll send it to Ash.
I think
Ash, your poor
Okay.
little virgin ears are gonna hear talk of 11 inches, and I'm terribly,
Poor little virgin.
terribly sorry. Poor Tristan. Tristan's little ears.
My little
Tristan,
Oh,
don't
God.
listen.
Watch as this is the intro podcast. He's like, Mom, you gotta listen to them. These are the people we're going with. You can trust them. And then it straight opens up with, can you imagine?
11
God.
inches.
Oh my.
That's an
Yeah.
1 inch short of a ruler. That's a big.
That's 1 inch short of a fruit. Like.
Of a what?
I
I'm
forgive you guys. I'm done.
Hold
I'm
on.
not
Of
gonna
a
talk
what?
anymore.
Is it the cousin of a book?
You guys can go fuck yourself.
Come on, I have spent 9 months with you guys making fun of my accent. You said it's so completely wrong that I can't let that pass.
Okay,
I'm just
can you
gonna
say
cry in
boots?
a corner.
Becca's
Like, when
got a
I'm
board
going
over
out
us.
tonight, I'm going to
With a
wear
boot.
boots. Do you wear, like, boots?
Boots. I don't want to be your guys' friends anymore.
I
That's a
read
lie.
books
You love
about
us.
boots.
No, I don't. I cry every time.
Kyle,
Why you
you're
have to be mad? It's only words.
Why you have to be mad? It's on the accent.
So it's just, it seems to be the words with like double O's or whatever in them, like the kind of sound that I seem to fuck up. So I'm just gonna avoid those words.
It's interesting that you say
Do you say
double O,
Ori-oon?
because isn't 007, he's got, like, some serious Scottish going on, and then the Scottish girl
007?
can't say double O's?
I
007.
don't like James Bond. Just putting it out there.
But you like Doctor Who, so I mean, I just can't.
That's nowhere near
How
the
is that
same thing.
comparable?
What the?
It
fuck are
is.
you talking- No.
They're both British Time Lords
No.
with several incarnations. One of them
No.
just happens to be a little bit more suave than the other.
No, you need to stop.
Shaken, not stirred.
Don't insult Doctor Who in front of me.
I just don't.
I just don't. I just
I
don't.
just don't.
I just don't.
I don't know what kind of reply that was, but it was the only one I could think of at the
It
time.
was a,
I just
it
don't.
was a very you response. I just don't.
Alright, but back to the 11 inches comments, real quick. Well, not real quick. I actually want to talk about this. Becca and I have a mission when we're in Texas to go buy all of the penis-shaped vegetables that we can find.
Oh my god.
We have found a lot of pictures online.
There is
I'm
one
determined.
of a woman that her face is just pure joy.
It's
She's
so elated. It's like, this is
oh,
the
yeah.
greatest. Like, what has she used it for? That's my question.
Yeah,
Like-
she's like, oh fuck yeah.
Having a good time tonight.
I don't mean to disappoint you, and maybe it's different if you go to like one of those Whole Foods supermarkets where people are like, oh, we only want the finest of non-chemical treated vegetables in our places. But if you go to normal places, they're like, dude, that vegetable looks ugly, throw it away. So it's going to be a challenge. You can't walk into this like, oh, look at all the dick-shaped fruit we're going to find at the market.
Hey,
Now they have, like, a whole
accept that
section for it.
challenge, Okay,
What?
we accept the dick food challenge.
Oh.
Oh.
Let's see that on an episode of Man vs. Food.
We accept the D.
It shows up, it's like, today I'm here, and I've got to eat 12 different kinds of salami dick and some cucumbers. And I've got to do it all under 15 minutes.
Danielle,
Okay.
we need to do this, and we need to like videotape the journey. Danielle versus Dickies.
Danielle, we need to do this. We need to do it. We need to do it.
And
Do
do it.
do.
We need
do
to
it.
document it.
Becca, do you accept the D into your life?
Yes.
Oh God. I know that's a hell of a baptism right there.
Banal versus Dick Foods.
It's legit.
Enter the creepers, or
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, they don't enter until we talk about the butt touching that's gonna happen at RTX.
There will be butts.
two girls
touched.
take on a challenge to stick as many D-shaped objects into their mouths.
Oh God.
Well, touching.
Good time, Becca. We could
butts.
probably make a lot of money off of that.
That could pay for RTX 2015.
Yeah, I was just
Could
gonna
pay
say,
for a lot of things
you
in
could
life.
pay for like the
That-
entire trip for all of us next year.
Yeah, you
No.
think I'm that
No.
giving? No, I'm kind of selfish. I'm keeping the money. I'm
I'll
going to
one
do a
step
lot of good
better.
things for myself.
That could pay for me and my visa and me moving over.
There you go. I'll accept
Texas.
that. I'll aid Becca in that.
Woo.
What?
Said I would give you my money for you to come over here, like a
Oh.
nice, caring, loving friend.
Thank you, BB.
After saying that you're not that giving and you're keeping it for
I'm
yourself.
not that giving. Okay, let me rephrase. I'm not that giving to you. I am not giving to
Oh.
Becca.
Oh, okay.
Cause I'm the best.
Around. Na, 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 na.
Singing to the best around. Guys, you know what I just realized?
What?
I'm drinking Sunny D, so I am in fact
You sh-
accepting the D into my life.
Oh God.
Very
We've all
happy
been
about
there.
it. Been there.
We've all
Done
accepted
that.
the D in our lives.
Yeah, we have.
Uh,
Oh,
Yay.
the stories, the memories.
no.
I feel like I had so many different topics to talk about, and then now they've just gone, floated away.
You need to embrace the D, Kyle.
You've been
I am the
upstaged
D.
by the D.
I am the D.
I am the knight. I am the D.
Batman?
Yes.
The dark D.
It
Your
rises.
blacker dick. It rises.
Oh my god, when was the last time we played Cards Against Humanity?
I don't know. A while ago. Maybe that's what we should do for game night.
Maybe.
I still think you guys should have to like buy Halo 4. At this point, it's got to be like $12.
No.
No, my
I'm gonna
guess
go
is,
with a no.
My guess is
Yeah.
$40 at best, maybe still 50.
I'm gonna go with I don't play video games. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna play Dungeon Defenders and live my life happily.
Yeah.
We've got
Dirty Little
GTA.
secret
That's a
here,
pretty
I actually
significant game.
Don't enjoy the Halo games at all, despite being a big fan of Red vs. Blue.
Never played a Halo game.
I mean, I'm alone,
Yeah, you are.
and I didn't think I would. You have a gaming chair. You have to get Halo now
Why?
Kyle doesn't wanna be.
because it's part of the quintessential. It's part of the quintessential Xbox experience.
No.
You should have to
Um,
at least give it a
The
shot.
Call of Duty
No.
fanboy that's in one of my classes would argue severely against you.
Oh, gross.
Okay,
Those are
okay.
the
I want
worst.
you to ask him one question.
They should be euthanized.
Was it Call of Duty 2 or Halo 2 that established the online dominance of Xbox Live and all that was Halo?
I'm gonna
Sure as hell
straight
wouldn't
up,
Call
I
of Duty.
don't care. I don't
Yeah, I
care.
don't give enough of a shit. So,
I like
plus the
games
kid's
that I
cute,
play
so I'd
right
rather
now.
not be on his bad side.
Can you hear that?
Yes.
Yeah, what is
Yep.
it?
Is that like a motorbike or a very loud car?
No, that happens to be a chainsaw, and I have no idea how to prepare for this situation
Ash is gonna kill
because
you.
no one
Gonna
warned
murder
me
you.
whatsoever.
Gonna
Like
murder
there
you.
was no warning. Like, hey, guess what, guys? At about 6 o'clock when you're recording, we're gonna fire up the chainsaw for the first time all day.
So we've got like engines and like aircraft taking off from Kyle's house right in front of him, and then we've got crazy bass drops from Becka.
Yeah.
I hope to God that one of the bass drops makes it onto the podcast.
I want it
whenever-
so I can hear it.
I'm being kind of
Whenever we're in TeamSpeak, and like, there's might have been 5 or 6 other people that have goddamn it.
Ash is gonna murder you!
Oh my god!
I shit you not. They're just fucking with me. I don't know what to do.
God. I feel so bad. Oh my god!
I don't know what to do.
Fuck me, that's loud.
Ash, you poor little boy!
Oh my gosh!
Should I
He's down!
Oh my god.
I'm crying.
Like perfect timing.
I'm legitimately crying.
Okay. I think I'm going to try and relocate to the exact opposite end of the house.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Listen as I slowly fade away.
Fucking hell, that was funny.
So that was the
Can we leave some of that in so people know what we were talking about?
Oh my
So we don't
I-
get insane.
I think we have to at this point. I mean, that's too good to not leave
My
in.
chest hurts. Ow.
That was really funny. I feel so sorry for Ash. I really do. You should just not tell him and just let him experience it firsthand. But what the fuck?
He is going to murder
Mordor.
Kyle.
Fuck you guys.
Okay. Do you want me to go buy you some boots to make up for it?
Yeah, some kinky boots.
Boots.
Why do I have to be scores? I hate it.
I hate you.
So, are we just gonna carry on without Kyle or wait for his return or?
Is he like the return of the prodigal? Okay, English. Nope.
Prodigal.
English is
I
hard.
Did I say it right? Prodigal.
Prodigal?
Prodigal?
There we go.
That's it, right?
I think so.
Is it?
I'm not big on the Bible.
Comment below if that's the correct word.
Can you still hear it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Who is that? Who's doing it?
So, it's either my mom or my dad. I don't
Your
know.
mom. Just imagine Kyle's mom just wielding the chainsaw.
Hey, Kyle.
I don't know what to
Here's
do at this
chainsaw,
point.
right?
What are they cutting?
Shit, I don't know. But,
Do you have like, wood over there?
yeah, no, there's a lot of ugly trees. I made a journal about that. We got most of them, but there's still about 6 left. I guess they're decided to do that at exactly
When
right
you're
now.
recording.
Not exactly right now.
See, I think what they do is kind of sit by the window and watch you and wait until you're doing something important, and then they start, they rev up the chainsaw and start doing stuff.
Theories.
That thing, what he just said.
Black helicopters.
Google it.
Like,
Holy
at this
shit.
point, I'm taking the input volume, and every time I have to talk, I turn it up a little, and when I stop, I turn it all the way down to try and help as much as I can. Should I just leave?
No, don't leave.
No.
Your little heart. It's not too bad. Now. It was bad before, but not right now.
No, it's kind of manageable now.
As long as
It's-
your mic isn't always on like Becca's is, and we're not drowned out with sound, then we should be fine.
We're just gonna leave poor little Ash to deal with it.
We're not gonna tell him though.
I'm gonna have to buy the poor bastard a shirt. Or something.
But just make him one. Like, the person's
Yes!
gonna be like, I am so sorry for my family's inconsideration during our podcast. On the back, loud noises.
Wait, you could just get Danielle to buy him a shirt, and then she wouldn't have to buy you a shirt.
That's right. Danielle, you've got to buy him a shirt.
I'm not gonna buy him a shirt. I'm buying you a shirt.
Okay, I'm going to get his address, and you're going to buy me him a shirt.
Does that mean I can buy him dinner and not you?
At this point, probably yes. For the sake of everyone involved, he's going to deserve it more than I do.
Okay, so Danielle is buying Ash dinner, and then Kyle is gonna buy me dinner because I don't pay for food.
And like, as a little background to that, English. Words. Though.
Prejigitigal. It's the Prejigitigal, son.
I dared Kyle to do something, and nobody ever takes my stupid bets, but Kyle did. And I owe him dinner and a shirt. I did owe him $30.
And like $30, yeah.
Yeah, while he was doing this dare, she just said to me, yeah, I'm not going to give him $30.
The second that
and I knew she was, so she got back up and I was like, immediately my thought was, the shirt is going to be an itchy thing, and the food is going to be shitty. And she even goes like, it's going to be Taco Bell. So I'm like, good. You gave me a rash and health problems. Thank you, Dani. With the best bet winnings ever.
I'll buy you a little nice dinner when we go out.
You send it to Ash.
We'll just mail it.
Picture and send it.
Here you go.
Thinking of you.
Find out where he lives and call the Domino's in that town and have them deliver pizza to his house.
I got Domino's today. They took an hour to get it to me. It was great. I was so excited.
I really want some pizza now.
Is that because Domino's is far from you, or is like New York traffic that bad?
No. First of all, stop thinking I live in the heart of Manhattan. I live in a nice little town just like you do. No, the pizza guy was just an idiot. They're like, oh, we have to wait for our truck driver to come back. And I'm like, cool, so you have one car. Like, you can't no.
So what actually happened is that the pizza guy had to stab his way through a crowd of other people with knives.
Exactly. And he was shouting New York the whole time because I've decided something. People from New York are like Pokemon. They have to shout something whenever they attack stuff. So it's like, New York! York, York! New York, York! New York! As she's attacking people. It's going to be great.
Or, as it's most commonly here, you just hear a lot of F-bombs and like, you bitch! Like, go fuck yourself.
Danielle, which Pokemon would you be? I'm curious.
If I were a Pokemon... Am I looking for like an aggressive Pokemon, or
so it's kind of funny because like you guys know basically nothing about Pokemon, and I've played like every generation of it since it started.
Hey,
all my
I know
comes from the TV show.
Red, Blue,
and there's nothing wrong with a TV show.
Gold.
Like I even have cards as a kid, but no one knew the rules. So it was like we would play based off the merits of the cartoon characters. So it was like Pikachu beat everything. If you had a couple of Pikachus, you could win. Like everything.
We just really like the shiny cards because we're like, ooh, shiny, shiny.
I'm literally right now taking a which Pokemon are you quiz, so I'll let you know.
I'm gonna pick my favorite is like Togepi because he's cute.
Okay, ready?
Squirtle.
What would you do if someone picked a fight with you? I'd try to
Squirtle.
become friends with them. No one would be picking a fight with me. I wouldn't even be near I wouldn't even be near anywhere near someone to have a fight picked. That's a sentence and a half. I wouldn't make a joke out of it. I would ask them what was bothering them. Everyone needs someone to talk to. This person
You would ask them what's bothering them.
Fantastic. I would handle it maturely and talk the situation down. I don't know what EOO is, but ew. Who would pick a fight with me? I'm too cute. A fight? Where? Oh, with me? Too much of a hassle. Walks away. Fight back. There's a lot of options. Fight back, of course. If you can catch me, you can fight me. Why would someone be picking a fight with me? Or I'm too popular to pick a fight with, and if you did, I would stick my friends on you.
That's a lot of options for one question.
I'm gonna go, I would handle it maturely and talk the situation down.
Well, then you probably aren't a Pokemon.
If you were at a party, what would you be doing? Dancing and singing, be in the middle of a big crowd, hanging with my friends and making some new ones. I wouldn't even be there. I would be debating with some of my close friends, maybe even reading a book. I would take care of my friend. She got kind of drunk. Back here, off in a corner.
Hey, there you go.
As if I go.
We have to link this so everyone can understand, because I'm sure somehow they take this information and turn you into
Off
a Pokemon.
in a corner.
But I don't know how any of this directly relates at all.
Where do babies come from? When a man and a woman
How
goes
is
into
that
loan
before?
description and even pictures,
But
blushes when a girl and boy love each other.
I want to take this quiz.
It's when
Did
you
just
put
Google?
it's when you put your bleep in their bleep and you bleep bleep bleep. That's my answer.
Okay, I think I found the same one that you're taking. I'm just gonna.
It's
quickly
on quotev.com.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm on my phone, Kyle. I can't link it from here.
I'll get
If you were at home, what would you be doing? Talking to friends over the phone or on the computer? Check.
Yep.
Ah!
Well, how
Describe
can we
yourself.
say no?
Back here. Describe yourself. The option is cutesy. Hee hee. I am Pikachu. That's bullshit.
You're home. What were you doing? Eating? Why is that not an option?
I would be
Dan-
taking care of my friend. She got kind of
Dancing?
drunk. That sounds about right.
Dancing in front of a... Yeah, it's gonna be your RTX. Dancing in front of a mirror singing Barbie Girl. Oh my god, they know me so well. Go to sleep. Wait, picking up? Nah, I'd be... Yeah. Describe yourself. Bubbly! No. I love running and being outside.
So as Danielle was reading that again, and she asks, she says axed instead of axing. All I can picture her now, we've passed the Pokemon phase of Danielle's weirdness because she says funny things. Have you ever seen The Shining? She's Jack Nicholson going around like she's like
Oh my
axing
God.
what's the matter as she's cutting through doors at RTX.
But legitimately,
That's a good movie.
I think I would be an Eevee. Just because I want to be any of, like...
This
the
quiz says that
people.
I'm Ditto, but I only want to be Togepi.
I think I want to be Vaporeon.
Glaceon
What
is
was
the
the
best
penguin
evolution.
one? Hold on.
Penguin?
What was the penguin
Delibird?
Pokemon? I played it. Oh, Piplup.
Oh,
Like,
Piplup,
when I
yeah.
When I did start playing the Pokemon game, I think it was Platinum. That's the one I had. And
Oh
came
no,
up
I
on
like
that game.
Torchic. Torchic was my little baby.
I am
I-
Ekans, the snake.
Nice.
Cobra! Cobra!
That
You're a
solidifies your Jesse and
snake.
James. You're a snake. You're a slippery
know
little
that video?
snake.
Oh
Yeah, I know that video.
Apparently, I'm Bulbasaur.
You're a
Oh, you
snake.
poor bastard.
You're a
Sorry, little
snake.
Oh my god. I need to find this video. You're a snake. Flip, flip, slip, slip.
What the fuck?
You guys know that video?
Oh my god, Danielle, I love you so much.
You're a snake.
Just, Kyle, just take a minute and watch that video. That video made my life.
It made your life.
I need to listen to it right now. It's gonna show up in my audio.
It's like back in the early 90s. Her parents saw that video and they're like, dude, what? Okay, stop. It's just stop. I have no.
I'm a snake.
Snake.
Slipping in your garden. I'm a
Catching me
snake.
a mouse. Slither, 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 slither.
I'm a snake.
It's the part where he talks about J-Lo and she's like, still got that ass though.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that video. I haven't watched that in so long. I'm so glad that you know what that was.
God. Oh, I haven't watched that video in forever. I'm a snake. A slippery little snake.
Nice.
Slither in your garden. Gonna catch me a mouse.
This is just bringing back memories of old videos that I used to watch that just made me cry with laughter.
God, I can't even remember them at this point. There have been so many. I think I remember one of the first YouTube videos that I really watched was that Smosh video where they were singing the Pokemon theme song. That was a good video. I miss that. Simpler times.
I linked another video which, when I first saw this, I think I just about died from crying of laughter.
I can't pull it up on my laptop. It's gonna crash everything. What is it?
It's kind of hard to explain. It's a guy in the Jigsaw costume from Saw, and he's on like a little kid's bike, and he's just like rolling up, like, "You want to play a little game?" And then the bike breaks, and he fucking flies backwards. And like his friends are filming it, they just kind of burst out into laughter, and it's like the funniest thing.
Becca the other day tried to convince me that she doesn't lose her phone that often, and then she.
Oh yeah, and I don't break
Loses it,
technology.
like, twice a day.
And then I tried to compare it to her losing her phone. It's like somebody losing a limb. She goes, "Oh, well, I wouldn't be limbless." I'm like, "You would be a torso. That's what you'd be. You would be a torso." Kylie sent it.
I don't mean to lose it. It just gets lost in my bed sheets a lot.
I don't mean to break all my technology. It just breaks.
Somehow, my phone ended up in a slipper, and I don't know how.
Nothing was better than the time that I was at a party, and I woke up on the floor at like 5 in the morning. I got up to try to find my phone, and it was in a cup of water. Don't know how it got there, or what it was doing, but it was swimming in a cup of water. I saved it. I stuck it in rice, and it lived.
Extreme.
God knows what happened that night.
I'm waiting for Becca to lose her phone in like the fridge. Like that'll be the true testament when it's actually in another room, just like lost in a bag of cereal.
One time,
it'll be like the prize at the bottom. She'll be like, "I haven't seen my phone in weeks," and then she'll pull her phone out of the bottom of the cereal.
Yeah.
Like, yes.
Drunk Danielle decided to hide it on top of a cabinet, and this cabinet wasn't like I could just stand up and reach. I had to climb on top of a counter to get onto the cabinet. Couldn't find my phone for about a day. It was cool.
That happened to me, like something like it's really shitty happened to me. I got like a brand new phone, and then it was like when I was still in high school, I think, and we were all like down the beach because it was like really close to the school. Some fucker decides that he's gonna pick me up and throw me into the fucking seat, and I'm like, my phone's in my pocket.
So
and then
you knew Kyle back then, or?
Yes,
No,
actually what had happened was I had possessed the body of some Scottish fuck, and I was like, you know what? I should throw Becca into the ocean.
Please don't do that in Austin.
Don't worry, we're not going to be near the ocean.
I think you're safe in Austin, Becca.
Texas Geography 101. Austin isn't by the ocean.
But I'm pretty sure we're going to be near pools, so...
I mean, maybe. But we're probably going to be in the pool if we're near the pool. Like, you don't just go to a pool and stand around it in jeans and be like, "Hey, check us out, guys."
I mean, that's not the norm. Like, you don't do that?
No, but I mean, you know, that's because we know how pools work.
I don't want to get thrown around. I just don't want to die, so... You know... Oh.
It's going to happen a little. Like, you got to be prepared for it. I'm not going to, like, swing you violently at objects like you're a weapon.
Or like when I thought he was going to grab you, like, by your ankles and just swing you around.
We're going to do the flying Patrick Swayze thing.
Yeah,
we're going to do, like, the... you know that thing where they, like, lock arms at the shoulders and they spin around in a circle and the girl's legs are flinging in the air? We're going to do that.
No, we're not. I'm just gonna.
Especially if like we're attacked by zombies at RTX, that's gonna be like our go-to team move. I'm just gonna spin you and you're gonna flail your legs and just like that'll be how it happens.
I'm counting if there is a zombie attack at RTX. I'm counting on Team Aussie to kill them all.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they've faced so many adversaries in Australia that they got.
Jess will locate a knife and she'll just save everyone.
I'm expecting Jess to arrive in Austin with like a full set of like 10 knives.
The Australian plane is a knife. Like, they throw it.
It's like Gaffin in that Let's Play when he's Storm and he thinks he has that knife move where he just digs into the ground. That's the plane. It's just, it sees adversaries and it goes right at the ground. That's what it does. No, that's what Jess turns into. That's her superpower. She turns into a knife.
Oh my god. So
Yes, she's a transformer and she turns into a knife.
Jess is gonna save the day. I'm gonna get thrown around and look like I'm being beaten up because I'm gonna get bruises.
I'll probably be
just saying.
Drunk.
That is one thing about being pale. I'm just gonna I could walk up and just be like, poke, and like for the next 4 days there's gonna be a circle right there on the side.
Not only am I pale, I bruise really easily.
Hey, me too.
It's just not fun. Like, I'll get a bruise and I'm like, how the fuck did I get that? Like,
Yeah,
I don't remember.
happens all the time.
Like, I have one on my leg and it's quite big and I don't know where it came from. I just don't.
I remember my dog bit me in the head. I got a bruise.
You mean a
I
concussion?
typically remember what I walk into if I bruise, but I'll cut my fingers on shit all the time, and I don't know where all these sharp objects are.
Welcome to retail.
Oh, jeez.
Not kidding. You get
This
cut
is
like,
like
nobody's business.
Like before, I worked like at the house. The other day, I was looking, and I had a cut that ran like the length of the like base of the thumb to the knuckle. I was like, "What the fuck? Where did that come from?" I have no idea.
You probably got it on like a tag or a box or something at work.
Oh my god. My hands get so fucked up at work.
Mine do too. It's so bad.
Just gets
They either get
really
really cut up or really
or
dry, and it's like,
Yeah. I have to keep hand cream with me because it gets so bad.
Really dry.
Yeah,
I don't
me
know that
too.
I've ever
I mean,
sat down and thought my hands
all
are
those
dry.
like hitting keyboard shortcuts all day long on the computer at work. Oh man, it's so hard on my hands.
Sure.
You know what, Jason? I hope you develop some sort of terribly rare disease where the imprint of the letter keys gets stuck to the tips of your fingers.
or he could just get carpal tunnel and not be able to do anything.
Or
It's like he'll never be able to rob a bank because they'll be like, look at this odd thumbprint. It appears to have the letters T and Y stapled all over it. It's like, oh god.
I hope he has the thing that Gus has where he's like, his sweat is acidic and he just like burns through keys.
But speaking of robbing a bank, the bank that's by my house gets robbed pretty much once every 3 months. Got robbed the other day. And
What?
yeah, no,
Okay,
gets
time
robbed
out.
once every 3
Describe to me again how you're in a nice little town like mine and not the middle of Manhattan that I imagine being sort of like Escape from New
months.
York.
Listen, I said I was in a nice little town. I didn't say that everybody was nice here. But my cousin works at that bank. So the other day, she was training like the new kid, and it was his first day there, the poor little soul. And she just gets done with training him, and his first person that he helps alone puts a gun to his head and robs him. It's like, oh,
You'd think they would
baby.
try to get, better security if it gets robbed that
Yeah,
often.
no, this is the bank that I used to work at. Well, not that particular bank, but like one of the branches. And yeah, no, they don't have like bulletproof windows. They don't have security. They got nothing. So it's
Dude,
like,
we
hey,
have gas stations that are better protected than that. Like, I have no idea why
once every 3 months.
why you wouldn't. At that point, just get rid of tellers and just put like 6 ATMs.
The bank that
and
I
an
go to is
envelope
all
slot.
computers. Like it's all the tellers are like behind like a wall in a room, and I just talk to a computer. Like their faces are on monitors.
Yeah, see, the bank I usually go to, it's the close to the work I have, there's like a bunch of ATMs, and then on the other side of the room, it's a bunch of just like people there, nice open desks, no glass, no nothing. People aren't insane here.
Yeah, the bank that I go to is like these two nice old ladies sitting at a wooden counter, and like it's just a little tiny place. It probably hasn't changed since like 1837. They also have guns behind the counter. But, I mean, that's because this is Texas, and we can shoot you if you rob our banks.
Yeah,
Like
no,
that's part one of bank training. This is a gun. That's more important than counting money. This is how you shoot robbers.
that bank fired me because they told me I stole $3. I replied, if I was going to
Whoa.
steal money, I have the bank vault code. Don't you think I would take more than $3? It was fun.
Did they like specify like you stole $3 bills, or was it like in a bunch of change you stole money?
No, they didn't tell me. And then when I asked for proof, they told me they didn't have to give it to me. And when I asked why, they told me because I was 3 days short of working there a year, so they didn't have to offer me proof or try to fight for me to stay.
Wow.
So I was like, okay.
Sounds like a
So I
setup.
left, and then I went back to Kohl's. It was a setup. I was really good friends with the one of the supervisors that was there, and he was trying to move up to a manager position. They told him that he would never be able to get a manager position because he wasn't able to fire anybody or to separate work from friendships. So he used me as the target. But
Oh
karma,
shit!
Wow.
but karma. I told you my life's like a soap opera. I swear to God. But karma hit him, and he got transferred. He got the manager position he wanted, got transferred, and then they set him up and told him that he didn't lock the vault one night, and he left it wide open. But you can't leave the bank unless you lock the vault. Like, it doesn't allow you to leave. Like, the doors like won't lock and all that stuff. So they set him up completely, and it was great.
That's awesome. But he later showed up with an eye patch, and he was at Kohl's, and it was a really great thing. Like, full-on soap opera.
Dude, someone got arrested at Kohl's the other day. Well, yesterday. I wasn't there, but like, when I came in today, they told me the stories. There was these 2 guys and these 2 girls shopping, and they had a baby with them in the cart. Well, in a carriage, like a baby carriage, not like one of the Kohl's carts.
Baby.
But they were shoving all these clothes and jewelry and everything into the baby's carriage. So as they're about to walk out the store, they obviously didn't pay for any of it. Our head of loss prevention, which is actually my cousin's boyfriend, he comes running out and he goes to get them. Now they split. The 2 guys take off one way, the 2 girls take off the other way. This is outside the store. They run on the separate roads. The problem is that they left the baby in the middle of the parking lot.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Yeah. So they weren't.
But that's the ultimate ransom, though.
No,
It's
listen,
like,
listen. It
you
gets
want your
better.
baby
No,
back.
Kyle, it gets
Give us
better.
clothes.
Kyle, it gets better. I promise. You want to think bad
Plot
about
twist,
my
it
New York
wasn't their
people at this
baby.
point? Becca, hold on. So they bring the baby inside. They bring it into the office. He catches the 2 girls. They lose the 2 guys. They bring the girls in. Now the cops are there and they're questioning the girls and stuff. The girls claim that they don't know whose baby it is. It's not
Oh my
their
God, I
baby.
fucking called it.
They've never seen the baby. They don't know whose baby it is. They never walked in with the baby. They never did this with the baby. So now, if they're lying about it, they're trying to get out of child endangerment on top of all the charges that they're going to be facing, like the felony charges for stealing and stuff. But because they're lying about it and because they had a baby that's on tape, that now they're claiming that they never have, they don't know whose baby it is, now they're getting charged for kidnapping.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they
Like,
just
you're
picked it up
dumb.
from the Rent-A-Baby store down the street.
Like,
Danielle,
what's
do you
wrong
get
with
that a lot in
people?
your store? Do you get like a lot of people stealing stuff? Because we do. in my
Yeah.
store.
Why?
It's kinda
So
why
much.
are people so
Yeah.
crazy? Like, I don't get it. We don't get people like that
It-
here.
I've had
I was,
cases where like this woman was in with her kid and he couldn't have been more than like 6, and she stole a ton of perfume and she shoved it in his backpack and then told him to leave the store. And we had it all on CCTV and we're like, you are a fucking shitty mother. Like, you should not reproduce.
About probably about 3 years ago at this point, because when I first started working there, every time the LP catches somebody, whatever the gender is, an opposite, like the same gendered person has to sit in with them, because there's
Yeah.
only male LP. So if there's a female person that they catch, a female has to go in and be a witness. If it's a male, then a male gets to be a witness. So it was probably like within the first 6 months of me working there. I get called in because they caught this woman stealing. She was shoving shit into her daughter's, got a carriage, but the daughter was probably like 6 or something. So I get called in and I have to sit and listen to everything. Now the woman's going on and on about how her ex-boyfriend's like this Russian mobster and all this shit. And I'm like, oh my god, this woman's insane. So the LP guy has to go walk the cops in, so he told me to sit right there, he'd be right back, and all that. And the woman looked harmless enough. He leaves. The second that he leaves, she pulls out a pocket knife and starts, like, playing with it.
Oh.
And she turns to me and she's like, I really gotta get out of here. And I'm just like, holy shit. I'm like, oh my god. And she's, like, twirling it in her fingers and everything. And, like, I'm trying to, like, text my friend who has, like, the guy's number. And I'm like, you need to tell him to come back in here right now. And she's sitting there, but, like, the daughter's, like, right next to her. And she's just playing with the knife and playing with the knife. And then as soon as he walked in, she just shoved it back in her bag. I was like, oh my god. This is, like, really? Like, really? But yeah, no, that kind of shit happens all the time.
Noises. It's amazing some of the, like, things you see with shoplifters. Like,
Yeah.
we had a guy come in, tried to steal a pair of shoes. He then left his old shoes in a suitcase, and then decided to piss himself.
Wow.
What?
There was a guy that came in once.
Yep.
He wasn't stealing anything, but he went to the customer service counter. Well, no, he went into the bathroom first. Then he came out and went to the customer service desk and put his underwear on the counter and then told the customer service person that they were too tight on his balls, he needed to return them.
Oh
So
my
she's
god.
like, as he took them off in the bathroom, and like, she was like, I can't do that. And he goes, you know what? Never mind. I like how they feel. Went into the bathroom, put them back on, and left.
What the fuck?
People are so
There's-
weird.
You see some weird shit in retail, man. Like, there was this one guy who, he was shopping in, like, the men's apparel department, and he just, like, put his hand on the rail and just, like, picked up a ton of stuff, like, still on the hanger, still in the security tags. Tried to walk out the front door. He got, like, out to, like, the foyer just in front of the store until someone caught him. We took him back in and got the police, and then he told the police that it was because he had an epileptic fit. Now, I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty sure that is not a valid answer.
Yeah, pretty sure that's
Your
not
answer
how
isn't
that
valid.
He said that he was having an epileptic fit and he thought that he was going to the fitting room. And I'm just like, nah. And then we had to get the police back and just like, he's fucking lying. And then he got, like, banned from the store and got taken away.
I have one better. This was before I started working there, but I've heard all the stories. There was a guy that came in, went into the juniors department, and started walking around. Now, the juniors department, it's not guys' clothes, it's just girls' clothes. So he's walking around. Next thing he does is whip out his penis. Then he starts jerking off.
Oh
Then
my God.
he comes on all of the juniors' clothes.
Oh my
What?
god.
Yup! He
That is
masturbated
Okay.
onto clothing.
When he walked in, did you say that motherfucker's gonna whip out his dick and
I didn't work
start
there at the
wiping
time.
it?
This is just
Okay.
the stories.
But still, when you saw him, did he look like somebody that would do that,
I
or
didn't
was his
see
like?
him. I didn't work there at the time. This is like 2 years before I even got a job there.
I feel like I might have a story that might be just as bad as that, which kind of worries me. There used to be this creepy guy that came into the store. Again, this was before I worked there. I just got told this by, like, a member of staff. But apparently he was known for being a creep, and apparently he would wait in the guys' toilets, just like in a cubicle with his dick out, and then he would wait for, like, little kids to go into the toilet.
Oh my
That's
god.
terrible.
I had
And
a
yep.
non-pedophile version of that story. There's a guy now that sits in the bathrooms at work, and he is a prostitute, and he cut a glory hole in it, and then
Oh my God.
he pays to give blowjobs in the bathroom at work.
Jeez.
Wait, he pays or you pay him? Because I was about to say that's backwards. That's like reverse prostitution.
Oh no, they pay him. Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say.
Did you ever talk about that Craigslist ad where
No.
your place of work was like
I forgot about
advertised?
that. I'll read it. It's really, if I can find the pictures.
Well,
That's top.
while she goes to look for that, I've told you all about when I worked at a Hastings before, right?
Mhm.
I don't know.
Okay, because I have a story that I The closest my uncomfortable stuff in retail has been, I was a cashier at Hastings. And Hastings sells everything, movies, books, TVs, iPods, CDs. I mean, it's just...
TV?
It's like the entertainment section at Walmart exploded all over a bigger warehouse. And as the cashier, you have to go through all the shit. One of the things it sells is pornography. But it was still in a small town. So I would sit there and check out, and most people are like, oh, look, I've got Guns and Ammo, or Vanity Fair, or the Lord of the Rings trilogy box set. And then you see people that you know walking up to the register with porn, and they recognize who you are, and immediately do, like, a fucking circle and are gone. Like, they're short of dashing through the store, like, trying to hide the fact they're holding porn. And then they just kind of, like, try and leave creepily, like, hey, yeah, no, I was just here to see if I wanted to rent a movie. And it's like, you motherfucker, I saw what you had.
Alright, I found the pictures. The first one, the ad title is Public Bathroom Blowjob in the Male for Male section. Looking to find a public bathroom in a mall, movie theater, Lowe's, Home Depot, Kohl's, or any other place where this is a public bathroom that you can suck me off at. I'm looking for a blow and go that if you're serious, then tell me where and let's meet up. That was posted in the Ronkonkoma section, which is my town. The second one, which is my store-specific one, is... This is the better one. If Kyle wants to stop making the noises.
If it makes you feel any better, I turn the audio input off as quick as I can. I don't always catch it, but it's not as bad as it always is sometimes.
Okay, well, ready for this one? This one's entitled Looking for Local Massage, Male for Woman, 27. I am a 27-year-old male looking for a new girl in Ronkonkoma. I'm down to have breakfast, watch a movie, and eat her kitty. Age don't matter, just be ready to have fun. Let's meet up at Kohl's. I will pay $40 for a massage. He wants to eat her kitty in
Seems
my
legit.
job's parking lot.
Oh, in the parking lot, not like a dressing room with a bathroom,
Parking
or in
He
like
says let's meet up
the
at Kohl's,
middle of the
so I'm
jewelry
assuming
department.
it's the parking lot. Oh, eat the kitty. That's little kitty. $5. Yeah, but no, this is the type of stuff that happens in my store.
Yep. Retail.
The only other one I can think of,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
not retail.
happy I don't work retail.
I had a girl in the class I was in back at Commerce, and she worked at a massage therapy place, but it wasn't like sleazy massage parlor like you go in there looking for a happy ending kind of thing. It was like usually it was like a doctor's referral kind of thing where it was just short of like going to a chiropractor kind of thing. Old ass motherfuckers, after their massages were over, would yank it and leave it on the middle of the bed thing, and she would have to clean that shit up.
Oh, gross.
It was like more than half of her customers would do that. So, just remember, it gets worse.
It gets worse.
This is why we make our own business.
Where we don't let anybody in.
So people can jack off it? Okay, I was confused as to what that meant. It's like all these terrible stories, and she's like, "This is why we make a business." So
Yeah,
terrible
that's
things can
exactly
happen.
the reason. I just want to make our own business so I don't have to deal with other people. Like, I'm pretty much maxed out on the people that are in our close circle of friends.
We are no longer accepting invitations. No.
That is so sad. I can't believe you would ever say such a thing.
What, me?
The
You're
next
no
great
longer
personality
accepting
could be waiting just
applications.
around the corner.
There we go. I
Nah.
knew that word wasn't right. That was
I've
not the
got
right
all
word for
people
this.
I need.
Alright, well, before we offend the people who want to be friends with us, let's ask questions. Let's get away from this.
Okay.
Hey, Becca.
What's up?
Apparently this guy saw 2 forums about Scott leaving the UK. They want to know, will they fight the war?
No, we won't have an army. We won't have jack shit. That's the thing. we're just gonna be like really quiet, just doing our own thing if it happens. Like, for those who don't know, he's talking about Scottish independence, which kind of
Freedom.
thank you. I've read something in one of the Scottish newspapers that Quebec is like looking at what we're doing because they're thinking about doing the same thing, kind of like declaring themselves independent.
It's this whole story of nonsense and ridiculousness.
Is it?
You know, if Quebec was independent
right now,
and we were to like say annex Quebec, that would give us an even number, and then we could finally take on Puerto Rico and have 52 states.
I was gonna
just
ask,
saying.
is it the same with us? Like, it was never something we really were taught in school, so like nobody really knows anything, like what would change or what would happen or whatever. So it's just like
we're sort of taught about it. I mean, like in high school, we have Canadian history as one of the classes that we have to take. So this issue has been going on for like years, like since like the 60s or 70s, I think. And we learned about it, but we didn't really go into a lot about like what would really happen if it did happen.
Yeah, I just know that we won't have an army, we won't be in the EU, and we might lose like our currency and stuff, and like everything would fuck up. But I know that Sean Connery said that he would move back to Scotland if we declared independence.
Fuck yeah, that is a sign of loyalty right there.
So,
but let me ask you this.
What?
Is there some sort of legal precedent for it, or is it like, fuck you guys, we're taking our ball and going home, and you're just gonna do it regardless?
No, in September they're gonna hold a referendum, which is like a vote on it, which will then go on to like another vote, I think. I don't know. I
remember seeing that part of Braveheart, so we all have a loose idea.
Yeah, over the last like 30, 40 years, we've had a few different referendums. Hopefully none of them have actually passed, but
if this ever does happen, I'm hoping that I will be out of the country when it happens, so I don't have to deal with it. I don't want to deal with like a million changes.
I know what you mean. Like, if it ever does happen, where if I'm living here at the time and Quebec does like split off from Canada, then I'm absolutely moving. I don't care. I'm not living here if Quebec becomes a country.
If it does happen, you should absolutely come to Texas, because not only are we the only state that has the right to leave the Union because we were our own independent country, we're one of the few states that could totally be self-sufficient based off our state's GDP or whatever it is.
I plan on moving, and if I do move, it's gonna be to Texas, so, you know.
I know. We're gonna have a shed party.
Latecomers house.
Yeah! Well, wait, no, I thought it was 2 houses. I don't want to everyone in the same
whatever
house.
works.
We're gonna get a duplex because we're poor.
Yeah, because we are poor.
What is the worst gift you've ever given?
Given? Oh, jeez. I'm good with gifts.
I'm really good with gifts, so I don't know if I can.
I know the worst gift that I've seen given to another person.
That'll work.
My sister is not so good with gifts, and it was my mother's birthday. I think it was a couple years ago, and I like to spoil my mother. Like, I'm very close to my mother. I'll treat her well. My sister got her a couple cheap bars of chocolate, a coupon for a pharmacy store, and something really shitty that I can't remember. But that was basically it, and my mother was pissed. She was pissed. And that is why I'm the favourite daughter. Who intends to leave her this minute I can.
Can you really get
got her a Walgreens coupon?
Gifts, though? I mean, come on. It's free stuff you're getting.
No, I have gotten pissed at gifts that I've gotten before. For Valentine's Day one year. I don't I'm not the kind of girl that like needs like fancy. Like, I don't give two shits. Like, you get me a card and flowers, like, I'm fine. Like, I don't care. Like, just like get me something like like I love sunflowers. Like, get me a bouquet of sunflowers. I don't give two shits. Just like a little effort would be nice. My ex-boyfriend got me a heating pad for Valentine's Day. Why, I don't know. He wrapped it up and everything, came in a nice little bag. Yeah, I was pissed. Like, I was angry.
Shit.
Almost as angry as the noises that are in here, Kyle right now.
I don't know what you mean.
No, but I did. I've gotten angry before. Just gifts like that. It's like the gifts that like you don't put any effort into at all.
Yeah. You can
Like,
tell
just
when someone doesn't
try a
put
little.
effort. But like for Valentine's Day, I just don't care. Just buy me food. I'll be happy. Like, I don't do flowers or fancy shit like that. Just food.
No.
Surprise, surprise! I just want food.
We'll put that down in the notebook. Keep that for future reference. Doesn't want flowers.
I didn't know that.
Just in case she ever gets mad at you for something like, you didn't get me roses. You could be like, oh, well, on March 23rd, 2014, at like approximately 7:55 at night, you stated that you only want food.
I don't want flowers. They just die.
What if they're plastic and I got them from Hobby Lobby?
My dad
And they
once
just
for
take up
Valentine's Day
space.
when I was little, he got me
Exactly.
a plastic rose. And he told me that it will live forever. I was like, oh, Dad, I still have it. It's so cute.
My love for you will die when this rose dies. Plot twist, it's plastic.
Do you
Yes,
understand?
I never loved you.
It's
Get out of my
plastic that's
home.
already dead.
Did you... You're ruining
Kyle,
it.
don't get me plastic flowers. I'm
You're
just gonna
ruining
laugh.
it. My dad was so cute with it. I was like 6 and I thought it was the best thing ever. I hate you
It
guys.
really was.
You guys are
But
rubbish.
we're rubbish.
You're
Yes.
rubbish. No. But yeah, no, to answer your question, Jason, yes, you can get mad at gifts.
I've
can.
never gotten
You
mad at a gift
absolutely
before,
can.
so I didn't think people made
Like, is
that
it-
big of a deal about it.
Jason,
No.
you have to separate yourself from your natural Canadian state. If you weren't polite and held back by the fact you're a good-natured person, how would you have reacted to a bad gift? That's how you got to think about it.
Like Justin Bieber.
Like I said, if it's a gift that like somebody thought that I would genuinely like or something like that, I wouldn't get mad at it. But when you literally make no effort whatsoever, that's what pisses me off. It's like I'm really big with gifts. Like, I love getting people things. Like, I will go out of my way. I will buy something for somebody else before I would get something for myself. So it's like, if I can think of you like that, like, why can't I get that bit of effort back? So that's what I'm like, really? Like, this is what you got me? Like, screw you. Like,
I really like shopping for gifts, but I also really like wrapping gifts. Like,
I
it's
hate
so much
wrapping.
fun. I love wrapping gifts. It's so much fun. I love it at Christmas time because I can just like put on a Christmas
I
movie.
hate wrapping.
Like,
I wrap
So-
Christmas Eve. I put everything off until, like, midnight Christmas Eve. Like, I can't do it.
So
I think
can
this
I
year I
just
had
get
mine
you like
done.
a box of donuts and you wrap all my presents for me? Can I do that?
do I have to wrap?
Actually,
all the
she's
presents on
gonna
you?
she's gonna wrap all the donuts individually and take them home for
Like,
herself.
if-
And the next morning be like, donuts!
If,
So
if
many
you really want
donuts!
to wrap your own gift, you can. But if you don't, I guess I can do that one.
So my gift's gonna be the really shitty wrap present under the tree. I had to do that once. My sister is also really bad at wrapping gifts, and she made me wrap my own present. I'm
Did
like,
she at
"Oh,
least
can I
try and
just-"
hide it? Like, did she put
No.
it in a box and be like, don't look at it?
She, because we would only buy gifts for like certain people, like my mom, each other, and like my grandparents or whatever. And I'm just like, oh, that's for me. Oh, that was for me. And like, do I have to wrap these? And I'm like, she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, I know that's for me, right? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, can I just have it now? No.
My mom makes me pick out all of my gifts. All the time.
I like this.
Yeah.
I like the surprise.
I like
Like,
it
we
with
used
some
to
things,
kind of
like my
stand
mom.
on ceremony about that here, but we don't anymore. It's like, Casey's too old for Santa. Fuck it.
My mom's
We're gonna go
good
shopping
with, like,
one weekend and you have to wait.
I still
surprises
got
that aren't
stocking.
clothing. Like, she'll get me something I don't expect at all, but then, like, everything that I want with clothes, she tells me to pick out.
See, this year I got a bloody gaming chair, which I didn't get for like 2 months after Christmas. It was tough.
But you haven't left it since.
I'm in it right now. No way in, no way out.
I don't even know what I got for Christmas this year. I don't know. I've requested cash from now on. I was like, I need to pay bills.
Yeah,
You
honestly,
just give me money.
I'm not like huge on gifts. Just give me like some money and maybe food, and I'm good with that.
See, you're making a mistake there.
Like stupid little
because
gifts,
you gotta
like
think
tiny
about
stuff that I can unwrap.
What you've got to think about is the overall value of your Christmas. People are much better at buying gifts that are higher dollar valued items than they are giving the equal amount of cash.
Yeah.
You got to think. That's one.
So what you're saying
that's why I always
is
ask
that
for
I
things.
get really expensive things and then I go sell it for cash.
I mean, if they
That's
leave
what
the
I'm
tag
thinking
on
of
it
it.
and you didn't really need it, maybe you could do that. But at the end of the day, it's about getting more stuff. And if I get more stuff as
I
things...
would rather...
asking for cash.
I would rather cash, but then, like, on the other hand, I would rather, like, a million little things for me to unwrap than one big thing. I love unwrapping gifts, like the...
Yeah, I do.
I don't know, I love unwrapping it. So, like, I would rather just a bunch of little stuff that I could use than one big, giant, expensive gift.
Well, like, no, it doesn't even have to be a big, giant, expensive thing.
Well,
but
I'm
the
not
amount
talking
of
like
money
something
people are
huge, but
willing
I'm
to
talking like
spend...
something that's really expensive. Like, one Christmas,
Well, no, I mean, like...
my mom got me an iPad, and that's pretty much all I got. Like, and it was like, oh, hey, here's an iPad, but then, like, my brothers were still opening a bunch of gifts.
But that's a
and...
perfect example. Would she have just turned around and given you $1,000 cash?
No, absolutely not.
Exactly.
But my iPad wasn't also $1,000, it was like $300.
I don't know how much expensive things are. I don't have an iPad.
For my birthday, my mom's giving me, like, $300. I told her I wanted cash. She told me that's what she's giving me.
I'm asking for money for RTX. But when Jason mentioned food, I just got reminded of one of the greatest presents that I ever got from my mother. She bought a giant plastic box, and by giant I mean I could fit in it. And she just filled it up with all my favorite food and then added booze in it.
Oh my god, that sounds awesome. I want that.
Yeah, she added some booze. There's like some wine, there was some beer. It was top. There was like donuts in there.
Oh
there was
my
chocolate.
god. I want that.
There was like biscuits and oh my god, it was
Biscuits.
amazing.
Giant box of beer and donuts?
kind-
Oh my god, yes.
So I know what to get Jason for Christmas from now on. We could just give each other donuts and beer. How about that?
Yes, yes.
Alright, next question. You find a cow in a deep hole. What do you do?
Run away.
Edgar?
Run far, far away.
Tell people that they don't understand. And that Edgar is the one in
Name
the
it
hole.
Edgar and then put glass over it.
You don't understand. Edgar is the one in the hole. You have to get out of there before they find you. It's going to be Master Chief and a bear and a guy in a tuxedo, and they're going to come for your ass. And you run.
And the Scottish
You run
guy?
as far and as fast as you can. Yeah, the Scottish guy and a creeper monster.
My people.
Alright, would you rather date Gavin, date Dan the man, or live the rest of your life with everything around you happening in slow motion?
Well, I'd really like to hear Jason and Kyle's answers to this. Who would you rather date, Gavin or Dan?
Do we not get the slow motion option?
Nah, that's too easy.
Well, that's...
Okay, because for the record, everything in slow motion would have been fucking awesome.
I'm a man.
Like, I would, like, when I'm going to go take a
We're
shower, I would
modified.
turn the water on and then take off sprinting down the hallway and slow
here's the
motion
thing.
jump into the water.
Jason always
Be like,
bitches out on the who's hot, who
Yeah.
would you date questions. So, like, he never, like, owns up to it. Like, he'll never say it. He'll never answer it.
Jason doesn't have dude crushes.
I don't. I'm
or
sorry.
women crushes.
I don't think a dude crush is. It's not actually like a attractiveness thing, is it? I thought that was just like, that's a cool guy. As a kid, I probably would have wanted to be that person. Not so much, man, if they just shaved their ass cheeks, I could go balls deep. Like, those are two different areas, and I don't think you understand that.
Oh,
No, I totally... No, see, like, girls have, like, girl crushes. Like, Jennifer Lawrence, total girl crush. Total girl crush.
But is that a girl crush like, man, if I were to just have a dick grow out between my legs, I'd go stick it to her? Or is that like,
No,
I recognize
it's
that she's an attractive person. As a kid, I would have liked to have grown up and been her.
no, it's I recognize she's an attractive person. If I was a lesbian, I'd totally go for it.
Yeah, but
That's all.
Yeah, see, I don't think like that about other
I don't
guys.
get that.
I'm not like, oh, if I was
'Cause
gay,
you're
I would
not
totally be with
gay.
that guy. I don't think that way. I don't.
you are.
So I can't
you
answer
don't
the
think like a
question.
woman.
See,
Oh
no,
my
but you
God,
don't
you're
answer the
both
questions about
pussies.
who's hot either. Like, well, like that question from like what 2 podcasts ago, where we're like, who do you
Yeah.
think is good looking? You're like, no, I'm not doing it. Like me
And
and
then
Becca were
Danielle
like
and I
naming
was
people of
stuff
our
like
friends
a
list.
million people.
Like you don't both never own up to the questions.
Because
just
I
like,
don't
nah,
I don't go
not
around
doing it.
saying like,
I
oh, that
chose
person's
slow
good
motion,
looking, that
the
person's good
third
looking. I don't
answer
do that.
offered in the question.
Danielle, I'd like to think that they don't answer because they have us in their lives. So
I'm gonna go
Yes.
with no on that.
I have Tanini Becker, that is all I need.
Oh, Kyle, I feel so left
Oh.
out.
Kyle just got a little bit gay.
Gay.
I don't think Tanini Becker's a man, and if she is, I probably have
Yay!
bigger things to worry about.
Oh, you're
Oh
in
my
for a
god.
surprise at
Alright, well, this
RTX.
question's obviously over. I would date Dan the man.
Yeah, you're right. See how easy that was?
Alright.
Wouldn't have been as
What is
easy
a
if you could
question that they
answer it
can
in
both
slow motion.
answer? Hey guys, is your room clean or dirty? There's a straightforward question
Dirty.
for you.
It's pretty messy. I've got like stuff all over the floor.
I can't handle mess, so I just need to clean.
Kyle, has your
You
Titan
truly
fell?
are perfect. Yes, it has. Titanfall is awesome. You should go buy it.
I caught that.
For the Xbox One.
Why?
Oh my god.
Just why?
I have
Why?
a Titanfall shirt and it's awesome.
Zed?
Z?
I think the most important question we should ask, because it's the last question I'm going to have time to answer before I have to leave, is death before disco?
Disco before death. Long live disco.
I knew it! I said it podcasts ago. She digs disco dinosaur chest hair. And she has just confirmed my every belief.
Disco fucking sucks.
Yeah.
You
Hold
can
on.
kind of go
Kyle,
to hell.
you might
don't
be
like,
the only person who gets this. Kyle, wait. Oh, if you get this, then it solidifies our friendship because it's actually the only old movie reference that I might know. Who's on third base? Get it.
Whoa.
Kyle,
I actually don't know.
No! Abbott and Costello. Who's on third base? What? No, who? What? Oh, I'm so sad now. I'm so sad.
Wah, wah.
I'm so sorry.
And what
I was still thinking, I was in
Goodbye.
a quandary.
I
Because
don't care anymore.
Death before disco.
Goodbye.
Because on the one hand, you have Starship Trooper that Becca's going to have stuck
Alright,
in the rest of her head. now
I'm
that I've
banning you
mentioned
from the podcast.
And
I'm banning you from
the
the
other
podcast.
hand-
You're out. Go.
Duke
Go
Nukem was
away.
always like,
Go away.
Death before
Go away.
disco,
Go
baby.
away. You have to go now. Goodbye. I'm banning you. Goodbye.
All right.
Say goodbye to your friends.
See ya, friends. That's kind of creepy as fuck. Don't put that in there, Ash. Take that away.
Boy, guys.
See you guys.
Boy.
Bye.
Boy.
Bye.
Boy. 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 Bye. Bye. Kyle will miss you. Kyle.
Baby,
Bye.
come back.
Hey, Becca.
What?
Where's the butt?
You what?
Where's the butt? That's one of the
On my
questions.
butt?
Where's the butt?
On my butt. The
Oh.
butt is waiting to be touched. That's where it is.
With pizza.
Yeah, butt touches and pizza. It's my day.
We need more questions.
So-
Can you guys ask questions? Ask them. Ask
Kyle has
the
yet to
questions.
leave.
I don't understand what he's doing. I'm ignoring him.
I don't have the question page open.
No, not you guys physically ask the questions. People need to send us more questions. What?
My heart to a starship trooper.
Do you have a
fucking
Latecomers
hate
guide to
Kyle.
Austin yet? No.
We've never been to Austin.
Yeah.
So,
It's going to be
Okay.
an experience for us all.
yes, we will be making updates when we're in Austin. So, you can look at those.
What do you
Maybe
like?
these, like stupid drunk tweets or whatever.
What do you like most about being a part of Latecomers? Nothing.
I like the nudes that people send me.
I like you guys.
Well,
Huh.
gay.
So you can admit that you like us, but you can't admit that you would date Gavin or Dan.
That's not the
Come
same
on, just-
thing at all.
It's just say it.
pick one.
I'm
Just
so sick of you
Gavin
like
or Dan?
pussyfooting around these questions. Pick it.
We will leave you alone. Just Gavin or Dan.
Slow-mo.
No,
For fuck's sake,
Gavin or Dan. It's either the Gavin or Dan question, or you go back and you tell me who's hot on your friends list.
Or he'll be silent, or
I'm gonna keep
He's
asking.
he's having a silent protest. Jason, come on, you're my twin. Come on, just do it. I imagine that he's just sitting away from his computer, arms crossed, just staring, just like, nah. Shaking his head, like, nah.
I'm going to mute
not
him,
doing
and
it.
he's not being part of this the rest of this podcast.
Let's do it, and then let's just have the banal cast.
All right. Well, we're gonna ignore everything Jason says from this point forward.
So
Becka.
now this is the banal cast. You guys are in for a treat.
Becca, I think I know how to start off our Benel cast.
Ghostfacers.
I lost the picture. Hold on.
Oh no!
We face the ghost when others will not.
We're Ghostfacers.
Stay in the kitchen when the kitchen gets hot.
Ghostfacers.
We face the nightmare. We face the dread.
Ghostfacers.
We face the faceless. We face the dead.
I don't know the next bit.
I don't know either. In the haunted night. Look, this is not how it goes at all. Looking for the fight of a life with the afterlife. This is the words. I don't know the beat. When you trip and fall into the supernatural. Who you gonna
Who you
call?
gonna call? Cause we face
them
them all.
all. We're ghost faces.
So that's the thing. You've been watching Supernatural.
Oh, I have been. And I watched like the first season and a half like months ago at this point, right? And then I finally got back into it, and now I'm like 2 episodes away from finishing season 3. And I can't wait.
It's so good.
Oh my god, they've been freaking teasing the past like couple of episodes about spoiler for like 6 years ago, Dean's death. And like that one episode where Sam just has to watch him die and die and die again until like they find
Oh
like
my
the
God.
trickster god. I was like,
Mystery
no.
spot.
Or the
I
one
love-
where,
I love the trickster.
or the dream one where like they're in the dream and then it's like Dean
Oh.
yelling at Dean. He's like, "This is what you're gonna become."
Oh my god. Oh
I
my
was like,
god.
oh,
So many feels.
like a baby, like my babies. Or when
Oh my god.
Sam like went on like the killing like not like the demon rampage, and then like he was like with the fake Bobby, but it was really Trickster. Bobby's like,
Yeah.
"You're like my sons, like you can kill me, just kill me," and I'm like, Bobby, no.
That's one thing that show does to you. It makes you care about Sam and Dean so fucking much. And then
Yeah.
the writers just decide to put them through this shit, and your heart breaks.
Just
But
Ghostfacers was a nice little bit of comic relief.
I can't wait till you hit season 5. That's like my favorite season, and then after that we can watch it together.
We're gonna have a little cheeky times.
Benel time! Benel time!
Time with Benel.
And Jason actually died. R.I.P. in
Don't
peace.
pay attention to him.
I'll make sure your
It's better to
gravestone's
not give it
Doge.
attention. No,
You
don't
said
even
you're
look at him.
ignoring me, so I might as well not talk.
You won't answer the question. You went silent. Again.
God damn it, Jason.
You know I was in a
Oh
good
my God.
mood. This is ruining it.
No, Danielle, this is Benel time. This is Benel time. So
I'm gonna talk about the
Chris
D
Evans
again.
has a nice
Yeah.
butt.
Chris Evans' glorious butt. I mean, we've been trying to talk about this on a podcast for like months and months and months.
We've wanted a Benel cast for a very long time. I want to say before, like, when the podcast like first came back, we're like, we need to do this. Like,
We're like, we
if
have
you guys-
topics. We have.
If you guys want a full Benel cast, just leave a comment. Just write in the comments if you want a Benel cast.
They're not gonna write in the comments.
And then you guys can send us questions. And
They
we
never
will
write in the
answer.
comments. Every time I ask them to write in the comments, they don't do it.
That was gonna
Message
probably
us.
happen on a really slow week
Right
when
on
we
the
can't get
freaking
anyone
Latecomers
else.
thing. You guys want to
Just
hear
like,
us
yeah,
talk,
just-
right?
Just shove
I
us
mean,
on
it's
it.
me and Becca.
Why not?
We're like the best people in the group. That are admins. Besides Ash.
Okay,
Team
I'm now
Ash.
dealing with a
We haven't talked about
silent
Ash
Danielle.
enough.
Oh, what?
What?
What? I thought you died. You were being really silent.
No, I've been talking. Apparently it has not gone through. Like, at all to
No.
you. No,
I was scared.
I've been
Please don't
speaking.
leave me.
No, I'm not
Please
gonna pull
don't leave me.
Jason. I've been speaking. I was saying that they should write it in the, like, message us or write it on the post, the news post, that when we post the podcast. Because nobody
Yeah.
ever writes in the YouTube comments.
We can have Banana Cast, and then I really want to get Tristan on a podcast with us too.
Oh, my little baby. Yes.
My baby boy. My
And then I
baby
was
boy.
saying that me and you are the best admins besides Ash.
Obviously.
Because Team Ash, all the way, forever.
Team Ash for life.
Team Ash?
We need to get Team Ash t-shirts.
Can we really? Because I really want to. I really
And
want to.
then I'm gonna wear it at RTX.
And it'll
I'm
be like
gonna
he's with us.
Spread the word of Team Ash. Although right now he is Bobby Singer. Because
He's our little Bobby.
Bobby.
Hey, I'm sorry I killed you, fake you, the other day. My bad.
No,
I don't know what else
worry
I've done
about
to
it.
you in the future, but
It
sorry.
happens a lot. You know, in that show, people die a lot, so I just don't even bat an eyelash anymore.
I was so mad today when I watched, and it was like the one where like Lilith shows up.
Oh my god.
They're in like the jail,
Yeah.
and then finally the FBI guy's like, "I know you're good. Go." And then he dies, and I was like, "I really liked you now. Why'd you have to go?"
Is that the black guy?
Yeah.
Do you remember did you catch when he's like, I shot the sheriff? And
Yeah.
he's just like,
Dean was like,
That was-
"But you didn't shoot the deputy."
and I'm like, hell yeah.
I laughed
This
a
is
lot
my
at that. It made me
moment.
think of you.
Oh, baby. I love how in this situation I'm Sam. No, you're Sam and I'm Dean, but
Just
we
for
also
the hate
said that-
factors.
Yeah. And then we kind of came to the conclusion that Kyle is Dean.
So I'm
They are
nobody.
the same person.
You are
No.
nobody.
I'm no one. I can be the random women who appear in every episode. I can like change.
You could be
every episode.
Ruby. I liked
I
Ruby.
hate Ruby though.
Oh, is she bad?
Can I be? I could be Castiel.
Is that how you fucking say his name?
Yeah, Castiel.
Okay, now I know.
Yeah, he's,
The more you
he's
know.
actual puppy dog. So I can be him.
I don't like Bella. Does something bad happen to her? Please tell me yes.
Do you really want to be spoiled? Like,
I don't care. I've looked up stuff already. I'm just like,
yeah,
oh, I have to know.
something really bad happens to her. She's got like a really fucked up story behind her.
It like comes out.
Yeah,
Okay.
in the show. I think in her last episode, maybe I think it all comes out, and you're just like, she's a fucking bitch. But yeah, that one thing that show never really did well was female characters.
See, I don't mind Ruby,
I
but then again, I don't know what else she's done, like, or what she will do. So
The thing with Ruby is she gets played by two different actresses. There's blonde Ruby and there's dark-haired Ruby. I could stand blonde Ruby, but I could not
yeah, I
stand
was like looking up her
dark-haired
character,
Ruby.
and like they were saying how like the fans didn't react well to the dark-haired Ruby.
Which is ironic because the girl who plays dark-haired Ruby is actually married to Jared, who plays Sam.
Really?
Yep, and they had two beautiful baby boys.
Aw, that's cute.
But yeah, I think I know people really like Charlie, who's in like season 7 or 8 or whatever. I haven't caught up that far, but I know.
See, and
people
I
really
didn't. I
her.
like Joe too. There's nothing wrong with Joe.
I don't like her. I don't like her.
Eh.
I just don't. I like Ellen. I like her mom. She's awesome.
Yeah, Ellen's cool.
Yeah, she is. So what were we doing for this whole penalty cover thing?
Questions. Should we ask more? Let's ask more. We'll ask like 2 more. We'll ask them. Ask
You ask whatever you want. You just do your thing.
I'll do it. La la la. Looking for some questions. La 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 la. You can date one superhero or villain. They have all of their powers, including in the bedroom. Which one do you choose and why?
Haven't we already asked this?
I don't think so. I don't remember this question. If you're going on, like, in the bedroom, I think the one that you'd want for the most as a girl, Mr. Fantastic. You get it? Yeah.
See, but then I'm thinking Cap. Like,
yeah,
he is literally the epitome of a perfect man.
The butt.
That's gotta mean a perfect something.
You got the perfect butt. I don't know. This is a tough question.
I want to go with Cap, just if he looks like Chris Evans.
If we're going on, like, the movie counterparts, like, who plays who,
See, but then again, you'd have to worry about the superhuman strength.
Yeah.
So maybe...
Loki. I'd do Loki.
I'd be afraid of what he'd do.
No,
I mean,
I think... No. I'm sure. Oh my god, I would totally do Chris Pratt in Guardians of the Galaxy. He's ripped. Like, I think Nick said that he would go gay for him, so I'm just like, yeah.
See, and then, okay, so then I'm thinking, I mean, Iron Man, you have Tony, who's Robert Downey Jr., which in itself is a glorious human being.
Yeah.
He doesn't
there's also
actually have, like, superpowers. Yeah, but then that's Thor, and I'd be more afraid of Thor in the bedroom than I would be of Captain America in the bedroom.
Yeah.
I mean, you have, like, superhuman versus demigod. I think the demigod would break you more than Cap would.
Gambit would be pretty cool, because he's kind of, like, smooth.
Pretty sure the best answer is Mystique.
Now you answer.
Cause she can
now you pick the one that you'd want to be in the bedroom with?
It's not the same as asking which of two dudes do you want to be with.
If we're going with girls, I probably would say Mystique if she was in the form of Jennifer Lawrence like she is in the X-Men First Class.
Okay, see? But then I would go with Black Widow, because how can you say no to what's-her-face?
See, Scarlett Johansson, I can appreciate that she's good looking, but I just don't get it.
She's good looking. But if you asked me to be with Pepper, I would say no. Gwyneth Paltrow is a horrible, horrible human being.
Well, wait, Tenda. She's a horrible, horrible human being.
I hate her.
Pepper was the only role I could, like, stand her. I didn't, like her, but I could stand her.
No, I liked her in the first, and then the second movie she went to shit, and the Avengers she went to shit, and then in Iron Man 3 she went to shit.
All in the Avengers.
She was annoying in the first freaking scene with Phil, and I was like, no, I hate you. I was like, I hate you. No.
Shout out to Phil Coulson, though.
Like, don't be in the tower. Don't do anything.
Just piss off.
Go away.
Please leave. Yeah, we need some new questions, guys.
I'm trying to...
Who is the most evil person you know? My sister? I don't know. Voldemort?
My manager?
One of my exes is pretty nuts. She's up there, I'd say.
Do you have
my ex?
Do you have 7 evil exes or?
No. 4? No, 5.
I was about to say this sounds familiar.
I'm working my way
do
there.
I have 1. I have 2. I have
Jason
3.
Flowers.
I have 4. I have 4 exes. I can tell that story.
I'm gonna do myself a favor and not talk about that.
Yeah, Becca, don't.
Yeah.
You want to? Becca knows this story. I don't know if Jason knows it.
Do I? I
Yeah,
know
about
that
my
story.
ex, Becca, that I sent you the other day.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Yep, you need to tell this story because you live in a soap opera.
So I'm on Facebook the other day, and I'm just scrolling through, and I see this article that was posted, and it's about this bar that was right around the corner from me, and it was like, bar denies woman entrance because she's transgendered and all this stuff. It was a male to female transgender.
I think
like
I know where this is going.
Yep, the bar like harassed her and did all this stuff, and I'm reading the article and I'm like, why does this name sound so familiar? Like, why does it sound so familiar? And it linked the person's Facebook, so I'm like, let me click it. Clicked it. It's my ex-boyfriend. I'm like, that's awesome. And keep in mind, like, I dated this kid when I was like 16. It was only for like 6 months, but like, I'm like, that really, like, really. Like, this is my life. This is what happens. So my ex-boyfriend is now my ex-girlfriend. Like, that's cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You live in a soap opera.
You really do.
And, like, I felt bad, like, when I was, like, telling someone at work about it, and I'm like, oh my god, how could you, like, laugh at, like, transgender people? I'm like, I'm not laughing because they're transgendered. I'm laughing because it's my ex-boyfriend, and seriously, I live in a freaking soap opera. Like, this is my life. This is my life. Like, I can't.
You need to start, like, writing down all of these things that happen to you and make a script out of it, and then,
oh
like,
my god.
turn it into a show.
Let me write the script.
Should I just give you the details back and you go with it?
Yeah.
Days
totally.
of our Danielle.
You know, this is my life.
So, that was a thing.
I can't. I'm trying to find more questions.
Some of them are just... What?
Why are some questions, like, directly at me?
So, guys, can you please just send us some new questions? Like, some of these are shit. Like, stuff we don't even know about, you ask us. Like,
We definitely answered some of these.
Some of these we could do, like, really, really quickly, like, quick fire.
Ready? Ask them.
Okay, hold on. Appetizer or dessert?
Appetizer.
Dessert.
Dessert. I need to answer these as I'm going. Oh my god.
Can chickens fly?
Oh.
Sort of. But
When
not
we
really.
believe.
I do believe in fairies. I do. Any new game recommendations?
Dungeon Defenders.
Yeah, Dungeon Defenders.
When you
Like,
don't play it
as in a new
people.
recommendation, or as in a new game that came out?
If we're talking
Dungeon
new
Defenders.
games came out, the new Infamous game looks pretty cool, but I don't own PlayStation 4 or whatever, so I'm just like watching videos. It looks pretty cool.
To be or not to be?
To be.
Does size really matter?
It's not about size, it's how you swing it around.
It's not about the size of the boat, it's about the motion in the ocean.
Well, my answer to it was Jason is a size queen, so... Lads, which is Jason. Tits or ass?
It also says girls.
Well, I'm directing it at Jason so he can finally answer.
I would have to go tits.
Alright.
Alright. Salted or sweet popcorn?
Salted.
Salted.
Solid. Yeah.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
What the fuck's a Klondike bar?
Stuck a penis.
It's
Wait,
like an
what?
ice cream bar. It's like
It's
a popsicle stick,
not
and there's
fun.
like a chunk of ice cream, and it's coated in chocolate, and there's like
It's
nuts
not
on
a
it.
popsicle stick.
What would you call it then?
It's not on a
It's not-
stick.
Isn't it?
No, it's a block of like ice cream. It's like an ice cream sandwich wrapped
Oh.
a cookie, and it's covered in chocolate.
I've seen them on a stick.
Yeah, well, Canada's wrong.
That we call that a chalk ice. So I wouldn't want one. They're boring.
What makes a person good?
If
How much
you...
food they give Becca?
What?
if you genuinely do like good things and don't expect like anything in return, you're a good person.
Guess I'm a horrible person then.
Did you enjoy school?
No. Till I fuck.
Yes and no. High school was sucky, college was awesome.
I was the worst student ever.
How many questions do you get a day?
None. There
Uh,
are no questions.
not many?
Do you get flu shots?
No.
No.
Uh,
They're for old people, aren't they?
no, they're for everybody.
Here's something that I think we could maybe... I'd like to see this kind of come back. Anybody, will we see any more Tiny Chat live streams? Is there another service you would consider?
Not necessarily using Tiny Chat, but I mean, we might do
I've-
something for our, like, 1 year of existence.
Yeah, we're pretty close to hitting 2,000 members as well. I would really like to try and use Google Plus, like use the circles thing or whatever.
Yeah, we
I've
could
seen
give that a
people
try,
use that.
too.
Yeah, we might have to test that out someday.
I'm out of questions.
Let's find a good one to end on. If you fell asleep and woke up in an anime world, what world would you want it to be?
Dragon Ball Z, because that's
See,
the only one I know.
I want to say Attack on Titan, but that would be
Yeah.
really, really terrifying. So
Yeah.
I'm going
Ruby.
to... Ruby would be cool. I do that.
I'd want to say Attack on Titan because I could like wear the cool uniform and have like the maneuver gear and
Yeah.
stuff.
Like, using
But
the
I
3D
would
maneuver
probably
gear
die.
looks like it would be so much fun. But, yeah,
Plus, you'd be like,
that's...
Mikasa! Where is that pasta?
That would be a really scary world to live in, and I don't think I would do it.
I'm gonna say that, so.
I have nothing else to say.
Um,
I ran out of steam.
this is you're coming down from your high that you started in.
Jason ruined my mood by not answering the Dan and Gavin question.
Yeah, I'm sure that was it.
It wasn't. That's fine.
And then we had Benel time, and it was all.
And then it was glorious.
So I think we've kind of reached the end of questions.
Does anybody have anything they need to say? Or they'd want to
keep an
say?
eye on the group for updates. We are be making some posts soon.
Game night and
And-
whatnot.
Game
Be there.
night is this Saturday. I don't know what we're doing, but I will be hosting it, so join us on TeamSpeak.
I will most likely be there, and we will make a post beforehand. Let me know what we will be playing.
I think I'm leaning towards Cards Against Humanity.
I
We
think
could do
it's
that.
time that it came back. Like, I would really like to find out if I could like stream that or something.
We could maybe do that, yeah. I mean, I don't know who would watch and not play.
Well, the things have like a limit on them, don't they? There
Like
might
it's
be
like
some-
24. If you really
You-
think we're getting like
Ah,
24
you can-
people.
We can get that.
You can set a pretty big limit to the amount of people in each room.
Nah, we can fit. I'm very optimistic.
Hi ho, Becca.
But no, like that's something I would really like to look into. But
also-
yeah. Oh.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
During this podcast, I just want to say, I got added to a Skype chat with guys from Tyler's podcast. If you haven't checked them out, and I just want to say that Sean, aka Just Sean, on the site is a shitlord.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep talking then. Ash used my audio. Everybody left me. And they didn't want to end it properly. So this is the end. I'm gonna play something. We can end it with this. You guys suck. Ghostfacers! Ghostfacers! Alright, I'm done. Bye.